Hey, right now we're actually feeding the chickens. That was Blackie. I guess she just wanted to ditch me. But I just wanted to show what I was feeding them. Here is my bones and vegetables, basically chicken carcass from bone broth. And I actually just throw it down to my chickens. There's Blackie. Hey! Blackie or Ada Wong. But I just take the meat and I toss it. I don't toss the bones. I'm still kind of afraid of the dogs coming back here and swallowing it, or the chickens swallowing it. But I just kind of like pick it through. They love it. This also gives them something else to eat too with their chicken food. And also, if you forget to get chicken food and you don't have any more, you can always just kind of use what you have left over in the fridge. There's a carrot. Woo! You want some? Yummy. Yummy. Also a good snack for the cat. The cat. You see all my chickens down there. Our rooster Henry likes to chase the other roosters around because he's the top. He's the top rooster here. Little Roo, come here. Little Roo. Like, here comes Little Roo. Yes, and that pool's nasty. That's the one that Quackers was using. Just Blackie. Our cat, she's still getting used to everyone around here. We adopted her at the end of January. So everybody's still kind of getting used to each other. I find this is also a great way how to keep your chickens in your backyard. Throw little snacks down. There you go. See the goats down there. So chicken broth is really easy to make. See, I've almost gone through all this to feed the chickens. There's so much more in there. But as I said, chicken broth is really easy to make. I just take the chicken carcass and I take off as much meat as I can because I use those in our meals, like casseroles or fajitas, whatever, chicken salad. And I would lay the chicken carcass in the stock pot like this one. And I would have the sternum facing up and I would fill it with water, almost covering the chicken carcass. To the top of the sternum, and then I put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in there, and then I'll let it sit for an hour, and that helps to get all the nutrients out of the bones and the collagen. And once that's done, then I season it, and usually the seasonings we use is pepper, basil, oregano, garlic, whatever seasonings that we like to eat in the food. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of salt in there. The last time I made it, I didn't put any salt, and it actually tasted just fine. So I think I'll probably just not make it with salt anymore. I think the salt kind of comes out of the bones anyways. After you add the seasonings, be sure to put your vegetables in there. My two favorite vegetables to use are celery and carrots. But really, you can put whatever vegetable that you want in there when you make it. And then you just cook it for a minimum of 6 hours. Well, I like to put mine on high, and when it boils, then I turn it down to simmering, and then I put the timer on for 6 minutes. And pretty much every time I have gotten chicken broth that has came out well, and it gels after it cools and you put it in the refrigerator, it'll gel. So really easy to make. When you turn down your pot to simmering, be sure to cover it. And also, I cook mine for a minimum of 6 hours, not 6 minutes. I didn't mean to say that. But you can cook it for longer though, but it has to cook for a minimum of 6 hours. Alright you guys, well you got to see more of my chickens and the ducks at play, and hopefully this gives you an idea on some things that you can feed your chickens, because they'll pretty much eat anything, but just make sure it's not moldy or anything. Don't feed them any moldy food. Make sure it's still good food. I just finished making my chicken broth yesterday, so this is from yesterday, and I stored it in the refrigerator. So I can feed it to them today. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully you'll take a shot at making chicken broth if you haven't. It's really easy to make, and it's tasty. Alright you guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.